Welcome back to the channel. If you're planning to work in the United Kingdom, or if you're a business owner sponsoring international talent, you need to pay very close attention to this video. The UK government is implementing major, sweeping changes to the skilled worker visa route from 2025 and 2026. These reforms, born out of the recent immigration white paper, are designed to significantly tighten immigration controls and reduce the country's reliance on overseas recruitment. Today, we're going to break down exactly what these changes mean for you, including the new salary thresholds, updated skill requirements, and the dramatic shifts to permanent settlement rules. Make sure you watch until the end, because missing these details could cost you your visa or your ability to hire crucial staff. Let's start with the most immediate hurdle for new applicants, the updated salary threshold. If you thought the previous baseline was steep, brace yourself. The minimum general salary threshold for a standard skilled worker visa has now increased to £41,700 per year. But here's the catch that many people miss. You must be paid either this minimum threshold of £41,700 or the specific going rate for your occupation, whichever is higher. And this going rate is strictly based on a 37.5-hour work week. If your occupation's going rate is £55,000, that becomes your new minimum threshold. Even if you work fewer hours, the baseline of £41,700 will never drop. There are still a few discounts available, but they have also seen increases. If you hold a PhD relevant to your job, the threshold is now £37,500. If you have a STEM PhD, or if you're a new entrant to the job market, the baseline is £33,400. Now let's talk about the skill level requirement, because this is where a massive portion of jobs will be cut out of the visa system entirely. Previously, you could be sponsored for a job at RQF level 3, which is roughly equivalent to A-level. Now the baseline has been raised to RQF level 6, which is equivalent to a bachelor's degree or higher. This single change instantly makes approximately 111 low to medium skilled occupations completely ineligible for the standard skilled worker visa. Roles like hotel managers, veterinary nurses, and practice managers can no longer be sponsored under the general route. So what happens to roles below degree level? This brings us to the new temporary shortage list, which is set to fully replace the current immigration salary list by the end of 2026. The government has identified around 60 critical roles at RQF levels 3 to 5 that are experiencing severe domestic labor shortages, such as specific engineering technicians, welders, and data analysts. You can still get a visa for these roles, but there is a massive restriction. If you're sponsored under the temporary shortage list, you will not be allowed to bring any dependents, such as your spouse or children, with you to the UK. Furthermore, these shortage roles are time limited, meaning they could be removed from the list at any point if the Migration Advisory Committee decides the domestic labor shortage has resolved. For those already in the UK working in RQF level 3 to 5 roles, there's a transitionary grace period. You can continue to be sponsored and extend your visa, provided you were granted permission before the rules changed and have continuously held your visa. However, this transitional protection is a temporary measure set to expire in July 2028. Beyond getting the visa, the rules for staying in the UK permanently are also becoming much tougher. The government has proposed abolishing the standard 5-year route to indefinite leave to remain, or ILR, replacing it with a 10-year baseline pathway. They are introducing a system of earned settlement. This means you might be able to fast-track your settlement if you meet certain high-tier criteria, such as passing a C1 level English exam, earning a highly elevated salary for 3 consecutive years, or working in specific public services. On the flip side, if you're working in a role at RQF level 6 or lower, your pathway to ILR could be stretched out to an agonizing 15 years. These ILR changes could even apply retroactively to those already waiting for settlement. As an added piece of crucial value, recent compliant trends across the UK, if you are an employer, it is absolutely critical that you audit your current job roles and HR systems right now. You need to verify that your sponsored roles meet the new RQF level 6 standard and that you have budgeted for the massive increases in both salary costs and visa application fee. Any mistakes in matching the new standard occupational classification, or SOC codes, could result in immediate visa refusals and put your entire sponsor license at serious risk. The window to adapt is incredibly narrow. If you're planning an application or preparing to hire, you must act quickly and ensure your paperwork perfectly aligns with these new criteria. Please note that the contents of this video are for general information purposes only and do not constitute legal advice. Immigration laws change frequently and can be highly complex. We strongly urge you to consult with an expert immigration lawyer to evaluate your specific situation before making any decision or submitting application. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on UK immigration.